Afternoon people, it's Saturday 21st of March. Today's the day. I'm in the main pond. I've sorted that bottom drain, so I'm just taking out all the slush water what I can and try and dry off the area. I'm just about to take off the bottom drain flange, see what that's like. But oh, that water is freezing cold. I can't feel my fingers. I'll put the old gloves on, gets a feeling back in my fingers. Right, I'll just spin you around and show you what I'm up to. So yeah, all the water is drained out. I've cleaned the bottom drain. I just stuck a tissue in that spindle there, because obviously it's got water in it, try and soak up the water. We've got to try and figure out how to cut that spindle, so that's gonna be fun and games. So I've just taken the screws off for this, and alright, well, that come up easy enough. So what I do is, what my plan is, cut that spindle off. I might put a plastic bag in of some sort, then put the cement mix in that. I'm just thinking somewhere in the future, if I do decide, or get some money, if I do decide to get this sorted out again, it'd be easier to take out that cement, I don't know. And when I say about the future, if I can, make some inquiries. I said before, what I do is, what is it, like resin, fiberglass resin drain repair. So, which will be there, up into the corner and into the tank cupboard. So yeah, that's my plan for today. It's going to be a nice weekend. It's a bit chilly, but it's nice. So onwards and upwards. I'll come back to you when I've got the cement in. Right, that's that middle spindle cut off. That's hard work, that. What I had was a junior axle blade, so I can get in there and slowly but surely start cutting around. I got halfway through and I just give up, just snapped the rest off. But there you go. I'll bung that up and I'll put some old filter sponge in there. Right, I'll just start mixing up now. Alright, that's my mix, 4 and 1. Stuck a bit of scrap filter sponge in the centre of that spindle. Old plastic bag, well actually it's what the fish are transported in. So I'll stick that in and pat it down and level it off. See how it comes out. Alright, that's that filled in there. Leave it a couple of days, a bit of clean up. As I said, I will put a line on top of that, plenty of CT1 round there. I'll put a board over it so I can practice it down, and then the retro bottom drain on top of that. So yeah, see how that looks. Looks a bit messy at the moment, but I have to trim those bits of plastic off so it's nice and flush. Right, that's it then. Alright, afternoon people. I think it's afternoon anyway. So back in the pond, day after. Just thought I'd give that a light sweep over with a little brush, and it's still soaking wet. So yeah, because the sun doesn't get down there, because the sun's still low at the moment in the sky. Yeah, not much I can do now. So yeah, next week, well it should be, yeah, next week I'll definitely be gone off, so then I'll start cleaning down that area. I'll just give it a clean up just now, so I'll clean that next week. Load of old gunk on there, line on top. What I do is I'll put those stones in that retro bottom drain, and I'll put the drain on top, sorry about the hand, on top of the liner, so that way it should compress down all around that mastic seal. I'll be using CT1 again, so I seem to favour that. Right, next project is basically 10mm arrows, through there, get it ready, and that's it. Right, onwards and upwards. Right people, today's another day. I've got a bit of scrap liner. I've marked out from the bottom of that retro drain. I'll give it about an inch bigger, so it should be enough surface play there. So next mission is let's get this lot in there. I also need a funnel, so I've got another drink bottle. I shall pour that in there. I think I'm going to wash these stones first. Let's get these washed and hopefully get them inside that drain. Well, I'm glad I washed them. That's all the muck that's come out of them stones. So yeah, a bit cloudy that. I'm glad that's in the bucket and not in the pond. Right, let's try and get these in the bottom drain now. Right, so I've got to hand is basically an old cup, and I shall be scooping those in. Yeah, sorry about noise. I'm not going to film the whole lot because it's going to be boring. So you get just the idea. We definitely need a funnel to get those stones in. I'll come back to you when it's all done. Alright, that took a bit of time getting filled up, but yeah, definitely a funnel and a little stick, because it does get, as that's getting full up, it does cog up the funnel, so you need a little stick. Keep poking it down with the funnel, get the rest of the stuff on. So I presume that's the cap for it. So that's in and dusted. A little air bubble or air vent there. So yeah, so I've just got to cut that liner. Then that's it now until I get some money and get me fittings. Right, onwards and upwards. Afternoon people. Right, today being Saturday 23rd, late in the afternoon. I'll just give you that section there, good old scrub and clean up. I've just patted it dry, but I was going to seal this down today, but I think what I'll do is I might seal tomorrow when I know it's completely dried out before I put the magic seal on that. So yeah, although it looks dry, I think it's still a bit damp. I'm not sure CT1 adheres to damp surfaces, so I'm happy with that. About as clean as I can get it. So as I say, tomorrow's another day. Right, so it's the next day, Sunday. Just roughly marked out where that bottom drain fits before I put that liner. The inner chalk marks is the size of the base plate of the drain. The outer ones is what I've made, sorry about the finger, excess bit bigger for the patch repair, which is there. So I think I'll work from the inside of the lines in a rim there. This is sunken down a bit, don't know why, but there you go. Or it might be just the way it is, but this is definitely raised, as you can see by the puddles. So yeah, get this all gunked up. I'll put that liner down, and I'll put the bottom drain on top of that. So that's all compressed down. And I'll put a bit of concrete on top of the drain, so I know it's definitely down. But so I'll start from the outside, work my way in, whatever's left over. I'll probably cut the nozzle to a bigger opening, and I'll just gunk around that cement. So hopefully when it sits down, the liner will touch that. Right, sorry about the fingers and hands. Right, let's get this done. Right, that's that all gunked up. So I've done a bigger opening for the nozzle for the inner circle, and I've just basically, that concrete I've packed up quite high because I know it drops down. So now I'll put that liner down there, see how that looks. Right, that's all gunked up. So I've put a concrete block on that, I'll push everything down as far as I can go. So hopefully that's sealed now. So that's it now. I'm not touching that till following weekend. Make sure it's definitely gone off. So fingers crossed I'll get this up and running soon. Hopefully the weather will warm up. Alright, let's get out of here and get cleared up, and I'll catch you later. People, welcome back. So yeah, that's my project finished now. Let's get that bottom drain all sealed up, watertight, so which I think should be okay. So the dilemma I've got now is that retro bottom drain is designed for gravity fed, and the problem I've got is obviously it's not a problem if I leave the pump in the pond, but I really don't want to do that. I want to try and keep the pump inside the filter cupboard, but the problem I've got obviously is now the pipework is going to have to come out of that pond over the wall and back down into the pump where it is at the moment. So I was going to drill another hole in the side wall leading into the filter cupboard, like 2-inch. Oh, so I've got to come from 4-inch from that bottom drain, reduce to 2-inch, then through. I can't keep it 4-inch. That's not feasible money wise. So yeah, but then think about it. I have got that 1.5-inch return. So over the weekend I might jump in there, because I remember going back a couple of videos, I did gunk up all around there because I wasn't sure where that leak was coming from. So obviously I just double gunked up all the return inlets in case it was that, but obviously it wasn't. Now I know where it is, problem solved, well, hopefully. So yeah, I've got to get in there, the old sandpaper, give it a good old clean up, hopefully. Then from that retro drain from 4-inch to 2-inch, I will feed that 2-inch up to that return 1.5-inch. I'm going to do away with the box filter, which that 1.5-inch return is feeding or supplying, but that's another project for another day. So yeah, I'm just glad that bottom drain now is all sealed. So I'll leave that here. Just thought I'd give you a quick update on the progress. Koi's are doing okay. They started to eat quite a bit more food now. I'm still on the wheat germ, so I'm gonna have to go out sometime and get some more food. Sakakari I'll probably go back to. I mean, I did have some in my food bucket, but when I checked at the weekend, because I was going to do a bit of mixture, wheat germ and some normal food. God knows how, but damp got to it, or water, it gone all mouldy. So yeah, I've got to go out and get some more Sakakari food. So I'll leave that here now, guys. So once again, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your feedback. And until the next one, I'll catch you later. Cheers, guys.